Hello, everyone. My name is Costin. However, you all know me as Heal Please Heal, or some of you may now call me as just plain simply Heal. For the past 7 to 8 years, actually, as a matter of fact, a little bit more than 8 to 9 years, really, I have been developing content on YouTube for a very long time. I have gone on the span of creating Let's Play content, self help videos, to tutorial videos, to recommendation videos, to just a wide variety of different type of content and niches that in all reality for me have always just failed. It has always been just a failure for me. However, the benefit about that is that I've been able to go through a very long process of creating content, seeing what's worked, seeing what hasn't worked, seeing how over the period of time from point A to point B, I have taken such a turbulent road that it has allowed me to be able to identify why something may have failed, why something may have worked, why I may have not focused on that thing that worked, or why I put too much time on that thing that failed, or just in general, how content development can truly affect someone's mental state. Because it is super important that people understand that when it comes to content development, it's as simple as making a piece of content and posting it. But there's a lot more to it than just simply that. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people don't seem to understand. And I wanted to take the initiative because I've always been known to help others, to point people in the right direction, to be able to say, hey, listen, if you want to achieve this, try to focus on this, try to do this, try to implement these changes, try to go about doing it this way specifically. However, for myself, I never listened to my own advice. And I think that's always been one of the biggest problems I've had. So this channel, even though it's gone through so many renditions, so many changes, so many failures, so many just different avenues of creativity, I have not been able to identify exactly what it is I would like to do with this channel. And it drives me up the wall that for the past multiple years, I continue to try to find something that works. And there's a lot of problems on my end. There's a lot of issues that I've seen that maybe I start off with a certain video and the views don't really count out as much as I would like them to count. And then over a period of time, the following videos that are part of the same niche or part of the same concept just kind of do worse and worse and worse. And it just tells me that something is not working, that I lose motivation, then I try to go for something else. This is a continuous pattern for me. It's always been a pattern of that for me, and it just drives me up the wall to see it. However, if I sit down and I try to help someone and I try to talk them through their content and what they need to do and what they need to focus on, it's one of the most enjoyable things ever, specifically when I see that it works for them. And I've done this on multiple occasions. But not only that, I've been able to help people mentally, through their mental state, because the world today is a super stressful environment. There's nothing about what's happening out there is super positive. So one of the things that I've always done, and I always like to try to do, specifically for people that I've known for quite a bit of time in the community as well, is I've tried to be there for them, and I've tried to provide them a certain type of ear or support to tell them that it's going to be okay. That a simple bump in the road does not equate to your entire future. That taking a certain path to going a direction for your content doesn't necessarily mean that you're failing yourself and you're failing the original thing you've wanted to build. There's a lot of different things from both a mental state and a content creator state that comes together hand in hand. Because if you cannot balance both of them out, that is going to be a detriment to your product and your overall future in this industry. And myself, having been in this industry for such a long period of time and being at a very clear state of mind as well, I think I've always been able to identify when burnout occurs or is about to occur or has occurred, or when I see something is not working, why it's not working, and able to identify is there purpose to continue this on if I don't feel that it's a purposeful content to share with people. So yes, I am trying not necessarily a new thing because I've covered helped videos before, but as of late, I'm taking a new approach to this. And the approach that I'm taking is to be a coach, a life coach, a content creator coach, just something that I can help someone along the way develop themselves in a way that helps them progress with their future in the content development world or even life in general, and helps them make things easier, makes them understand that it's not always just horribleness that it's coming at you. That's not always just a horrible aspect of what life is, because it's not. There's a lot of greatness with it. There's a lot of beauty to it. There's a lot of development in it. But you got to take the time and opportunity to find it and seek it and work on you. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I want to try to achieve, because overall, Heal Please Heal isn't necessarily just I'm creating content to give you guys laughter. I'm creating content because I want you to understand that you got to heal yourself internally. You got to heal yourself. You got to heal your mind. You got to heal your personality, your aura, your energy, everything of that nature. You have to heal in general to make the best version of you. And I think there's a lot of healing in this world that needs to happen, because there's a lot of crap in this world that have beaten us down and made us nothing but a mold of clay that we can't do anything with. But a clay has always been able to mold themselves back up. And that's exactly what I want to try and help every one of you with. So if you stick with me, if you see this video, if you've made it this far in this video, leave a like and a sub. But if that's the case, I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity to kind of go through this little verbiage of mine and understand, and I'll talk through my experiences with these videos that I plan on doing. I'll talk with my experiences, the reasoning, what worked for me, what worked with others. We'll have videos where we talk to other streamers and their difficulties as well. Like, I want to make this an actual thing to provide a value for you guys. And this is not just a one-off. Like, I actually want to stick to something that I enjoy talking about. And this is something I've always enjoyed talking about it. Whether it's on stream, whether it's one-to-one, whether it's IRL, content in general is something that I've done for such a long period of time. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy being creative. I enjoy seeing the birth of an idea that you may have in your head to being a visualization that you can share with other people. But sometimes that visualization can be detrimental to your overall product, or could be an absolute amazing thing for your product. But there's always two different ways of going about it, because there's always so many different avenues to get to that piece of content, right? So the intention behind these new videos that I want to come forward with is to help you, is to provide you a good essence and a good backdrop to keeping a healthy state of mind, to having a good mental health, to be able to output content where it's not negatively affecting you, whether it's to live life in a way that can make you happy. There's a lot of things that I want to try to do, because I know you guys can do it. I know that there is ways and moments and times and energy and everything that you guys want to get out there to help yourselves with. And I want to be able to help you with that as well. So take this journey with me. Hopefully you guys stick around. Hopefully you guys stick around for the video, and we'll see where we go from here. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I want to thank you for the continued support. And if you're new here, I want you to understand that I appreciate you being here, and leave a cheeky sub, because it goes a long way. Love you all. Have yourselves a phenomenal and fantastic day. And let me know in the chat what you would like me to cover, or you have the biggest difficulty with when it comes to content creation. Let me know, and hopefully we can go from there. Thank you so much for watching. And from me to you, make sure to heal. Please heal. And from now on in, let's talk.